But as you can see, the machine is now happily stitching out and it's beginning to stitch the heart part of the design. Now, what's really a cool feature, so yes, we can physically see this machine stitching out, but one of the really nice things about the app is that if you had to go and say answer the door or maybe answer the phone, you could leave your machine stitching away and see exactly where it is. So if I hold the phone up to the screen now, there we go. Can you see you've got that little crosshairs? And that's showing you exactly where the needle is in the design as it's sewing out. So this is incredibly useful. Like I say, if you do need to go and open the door or answer the phone, you can still see what's happening. If for any reason the thread snaps, the machine will stop, and it will also send a alert to the phone to let you know that your thread has broken, just in case you're not in the same room. However, if anyone has done embroidery before, or if you are new to this, the thing is, quite often you don't tend to leave your embroidery machine alone because it becomes incredibly hypnotic to watch the design stitch out and to see how it creates. So with this particular design, it does a little running stitch first, and then it's going back over the top and creating almost like a little triple stitch. So it actually looks like you've been doing a back stitch by hand. So it's really, really effective and really, really pretty. I can make the machine go faster and slower if I so wish, and I can do this by using the speed control up here. So I can slow it right down. Now this is really useful if you're doing thicker materials or if the design is quite complex or there's quite a lot of detail to the design. And equally I can go a little bit faster as well if I need to. But it's always quite good to stay at a medium speed, so it gives the optimum stitch out for any embroidery. There's also plenty of other features within this machine as well. So as this is continuing to embroider, I am going to just talk through some of the features that you can see on this machine. So one of those is, these are all features that are in relation to the machine being in a sewing machine. So when you are doing your normal sewing and not in embroidery mode. But you would have your start stop button, which you can use in normal sewing mode, so you're not having to use the foot control pedal if you choose not to. This is your reverse button, classic on any machine. You have a locking off function, which is this little button up here. Now I will stop what I'm saying there so I can show you what's happened. So you can see the machine has stopped stitching, and if I bring the phone up, it brings me an alert. Now again, you probably can't see that text too clearly, but that's telling me to change the thread for the second colour. Now up here, these were the two colours, so red was the heart and the colour black is there for doing the text. Now I don't want to change my thread colour, I'm not going to do that. So if you don't want to do that, I want to keep it to the red, all you need to do is just press your start button and it will continue in the same colour. If you did want to change a colour, all you do is remove the thread from the top, put your next colour on and then press the start button to go. But in this instance, I'll just press start. And now we'll start doing the text. So to continue with the buttons up here, so this is a locking off function. So this will do a little knot on the spot and secure your stitches. This is needle up, needle down, so you can leave the needle in the fabric, so you can do pivoting on corners or plique work a lot easier. These two buttons here will select any stitch for you, and these are the different mode buttons. This is for stitch width, stitch length, and this is your speed control. So again, I'm just going to bring the phone up to the screen so you can see. We can see exactly on our screen where that needle position is at any one time. So if I move this to one side, then you should be able to see it all stitch at the same time. Like I say, this is a really nice little handy feature and function. What's really nice about being able to connect and send your designs wirelessly to a machine is that you're not having to rely on USB sticks, you're not having to rely on a PC direct link to a laptop, or have a laptop with you at any point. You can just very, very simply connect with your phone or with your tablet. And while that's finishing that last letter, the manual that comes with the machine, you get a good basic little starter manual. It shows you how to operate the machine in both sewing machine and embroidery, with very quick reference pictures and easy diagrams and great instructions. And there is also a online version of the manual that you can access as well. Now there we go. We are now all finished, and if I bring the phone up, it now sends me another alert to let me know that the embroidery is finished. So if I was in a separate room to the machine, I would know that it's all ready. Tap the OK, and we're now done. Lift your presser foot, remove the hoop, and there is our embroidery design. So there we go.